What I'm about to share will either make them come crawling back to you, crying and begging for another chance, or prove that you're not ready to become the person they can't live without. Most people will click away because they think this sounds too intense. And maybe it is. Maybe this isn't for everyone. But if you stay, if you actually listen to what I'm about to walk you through, they'll be at your door before the week is over. Not because you chased them, because you became impossible to ignore. Before we go any further, I need you to be completely honest about something. If you could make your specific person feel exactly what you felt when they walked away, that ache, that emptiness, that desperate need, would you do it? Write yes or no in the comments. No judgment here. Because what you just answered tells me everything about whether this will work for you. Here's what nobody tells you about becoming magnetic. You've been doing this backwards your entire life. You've been chasing when you should be commanding. You've been begging when you should be becoming. You've been hoping they'll notice you when you should be making it impossible for them to forget you. Picture this. Right now, they're probably living their life thinking they made the right choice. Maybe they're with someone new. Maybe they're convinced they're better off without you. But here's what they don't know. In the next few minutes, we're going to flip a switch inside you that changes everything. Not just how you feel about yourself, but how you show up in the world. How you walk, how you breathe, how you exist. And when that switch flips, they're going to feel it. Even if they're on the other side of the country. Even if they blocked you. Even if they're lying in bed next to someone else. They're going to feel a shift in the universe that makes their chest tight and their mind race back to you. Here's the truth most people never figure out. You don't get someone back by becoming smaller. You don't win them over by becoming more available. You don't make them want you by showing them how much you need them. You get them back by becoming the version of yourself they're terrified of losing to someone else. Think about this. What's one thing about you that they used to love, but maybe you've let fade away? Write it in the comments. That thing you just wrote? That's where your power is hiding. See, when you were together, there were moments, maybe just glimpses, where they saw something in you that took their breath away. Maybe it was your confidence. Maybe it was your independence. Maybe it was the way you didn't need anyone's approval to be exactly who you are. But then, something happened. You started shrinking. You started needing their validation. You started changing yourself to keep them happy. You started becoming smaller and smaller until the very thing they fell in love with disappeared. So, here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to bring that version of you back. But not just bring it back. We're going to amplify it so powerfully that it creates a magnetic field around you that they can feel from wherever they are. And this is where it gets intense. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to guide you through something that might sound simple, but it's going to rewire your entire energy system. It's going to shift you from the frequency of "please love me" to "I am love." But first, I need to know, are you ready to stop being the version of yourself that begs for crumbs? Right, I'm ready if you're done being small. Because once we do this, there's no going back to who you used to be. Find somewhere comfortable where you won't be disturbed for the next few minutes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, through your nose, and slowly out through your mouth. Something is already shifting in your energy field. Feel your body relaxing. Feel all that desperation, all that neediness, all that "please come back" energy, just melting away with each breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Now, I want you to imagine a warm golden light starting to glow in your chest. This isn't just any light. This is your power, your authentic self, the version of you that doesn't need anyone's permission to shine. Feel it growing brighter. Feel it expanding beyond your body, creating this magnetic field around you. Can you feel how different this energy is from desperation? This isn't "please notice me" energy. This is "I am undeniable" energy. Now, while you're glowing with this power, I want you to see yourself walking through your day tomorrow. Watch how differently you move, how your shoulders are back, how your head is held high, how people can't help but look at you when you enter a room. And somewhere, wherever they are, they feel this shift. They don't know why, but suddenly you're on their mind. Not the needy version of you they walked away from. The powerful, magnetic version they fell in love with. They're starting to remember what they lost. Here's what's happening in their mind right now. They're trying to focus on their day, but they keep thinking about you. Not the you who was texting them constantly or showing up unannounced. The you who used to make them feel alive just by being in the room. Imagine them lying in bed tonight, staring at the ceiling. They can't shake this feeling that they made a mistake, that they let something precious slip through their fingers. Have you ever felt someone thinking about you so intensely that you could actually sense it? Right? Felt it, if you know what I mean. Because that's exactly what they're experiencing right now. This magnetic version of you isn't chasing them. It doesn't need to. It's so radiant, so complete, so undeniably attractive that it pulls them like gravity. They start remembering your laugh, the way you smelled, the way you made them feel like they were the only person in the world. And this is when everything changes. Tomorrow, maybe the day after, they're going to do something they swore they'd never do. They're going to reach out. Maybe it starts with checking your social media. Maybe they drive by places where you used to go together. Maybe they ask mutual friends how you're doing. But it won't stop there, because the more they try to resist this pull, the stronger it gets. The more they try to convince themselves they're fine without you, the more they realize they're lying to themselves. And then it happens. That text, that call, that moment when they swallow their pride and admit they can't stop thinking about you. But here's the beautiful part. When they come back, they're not coming back to the old you. They're coming back to this new, magnetic, undeniable version of you. When they do come crawling back, and they will, what's the first thing you'll say to them? Write it in the comments. Take one more deep breath. Feel that golden light still glowing inside you. This isn't just imagination. This is your new reality. Open your eyes when you're ready. But keep that energy with you. Walk differently today. Talk differently. Exist differently. Because something just fundamentally changed about who you are. You're not the person who got left behind anymore. You're not the person who begs for love. You're the person who commands it, simply by being who you authentically are. And here's the most important part. Don't contact them. Don't check their social media. Don't do anything different except embody this new energy. Let them come to you, and they will. Look, you don't have to like this video. You don't have to subscribe. Most people won't. They'll listen to this once, feel amazing for a day, and then go right back to their old patterns of chasing and needing. But if you actually felt that shift happen inside you, if you can feel that magnetic energy still humming in your chest, then hit subscribe. Because this is just the beginning. The deeper transformation work, the advanced techniques that work even on the most impossible situations, those don't go public. That's what the membership is for. You don't need to join, but the real magic stays behind closed doors. And I just opened a private email connection where you can tell me exactly what happened when you tried this. and I'll give you personalized guidance for your specific situation. But I can't keep it open forever. If you miss it, it might not come back. This transformation you just went through, it's already working. Right now, wherever they are, they're feeling restless. They can't put their finger on why, but something has changed in the energy between you. When they reach out, not if, when, come back here and write, "They came back" in the comments. I want to see how many of you this works for. Your phone might ring tonight. They might show up at your door this weekend. They might send that text they've been typing and deleting for the past hour. Because you're no longer someone they can forget. You're someone they can't live without. The shift already happened. Now, you just get to watch it unfold.